Hi gang, LAC Films here with you. Guys want to go for a drive? Thought we'd take you for a drive. Sunday morning, August 17th, about 9:30. Alright, get in the passenger seat. Put your butt down. Okay, this is going to be your view. You're the navigator, you're coming along for a ride. Let's get the seatbelt. Nobody drives unless they put their seatbelt on with me. Seatbelt saves lives. Okay, and we'll be back in a bit. I got to run through town and down to Williamsport, and then we're going to go west, sort of parallel with the Potomac River, out the big pool. That's where we're going. And then there's a little surprise out there when I get there. So we'll see you in about 20 minutes from now. It'll take me that long to get to the ATM machine and put gas in this thing. So, back in a while. LAC Films, August. The run to the fort. See ya. Alright gang, we're in Williamsport. It's about 10:30 now. I've gotten gas, went to the ATM machine, I fought through a little bit of traffic on Sunday, and now we're heading west on 68 out of Williamsport. So we'll see you here in a minute. Folks, we're on 56. One lane bridge. I'm taking the right of way. Probably costing one of the Antietam's, but kind of cheap. Big bridge back there. That's cool looking. Cruising west, we're almost out to the mountains at Clear Spring, just south of Clear Spring. Big pools up here a little bit, but you'll see where we're going in a minute. Little tiny bit. Alright, we're almost there. It's just about 11. Okay, pretty good. Just before 11. We're at Fort Frederick State Park. We gotta go pay the little entrance parking fee. And then we're going to go where that truck's going and go visit the fort. But I haven't been over here in a bunch of years. I came over a long time ago. But I'm going to go down here. See, there's a little bit. Anything that's low speed downhill, it may do that. It's shifted from second to first. So, we'll be back in a bit. So there's a little bit. A little bit of down speed drop. Okay gang, here we are. Fort Frederick. It's 11:15. This was the fort for defending the frontier back in the day. It was built in 1754. 1754. It's completed in 1755, something like that. So you got a couple of outbuildings here. Here's the fort over here. I'll give you a little quick picture of it. There it is right there. Big old thick walls. It's back in here, but this was the edge of the frontier. When you left here to go into like Hancock, it's not too far from here, but towards Cumberland Valley and through the Appalachian Mountains. But I haven't been out here in a while, so it's kind of cool. If we're in the area, it's worth coming to hang and stop. So, all right, we're gonna go take you inside the fort here in a minute. Okay, some big doors, some big walls. They're pretty thick, buddy. Pretty thick. So, killer view. But that way over that way is towards Hancock. Keep going on the interstate and it'll take you right to Hancock. So, I'll show you more of this in a minute. There's two separate barracks, I think. A long barrack over here, like that, and a long barrack over there. And that was it. Parade ground, you know, and each corner got defended. And there's a whole bunch of, oh, there's somebody on doing the thing. So, pretty cool. I'll take some, pretty good. How are you? Boy, you're in the shade.
That's right.
Here we go. We're inside the first room. Okay, I can't go over there. They got it all closed off. They just oiled the deck, and I can only go in certain spots, but that one's closed. But that's got a bunch of cool buildings over there. There's a kitchen, there's an armory over there, and something else, one of the officers' quarters. But this is the guard room. I don't know if you can see that. But this is what you got. Bunkhouse with 4 bunks, fireplace, table, muskets. I don't know. This is what you get. So now we're going to go next door, which is a lot better. So hang in there. We'll be back. It's low in here. Smells of grease and gunpowder. Okay, this is the barracks. More. Yeah, see, there is a wall between there. Bigger fireplace. More tables. Bigger fireplace over there. So you got 2 fireplaces in here. So, but they're short beds, man. They're not very big. So it's got that funky glass. And it's dark. Very smoky smell. Gunpowdery smell. So we'll show you what the rest of this looks like in a minute here. So I can't go into all the rooms, but there's 2 or 3 ones over there. There's another officer's quarters. There's the armory. There's the bakery kitchen thing up there. So you can go into 2 or 3 on that side. The one I couldn't get into that's really cool is up here. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd door right here. Is the officers' dining quarters, and it has a huge fireplace, and that's where the map is, Fry map. I have to go see if I can get a copy of it. But you can see I'm at 2 reenactors here. That's what he's doing now. I don't want to put them on. And, you know, life in the 1700s. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know? But there's at least 3 there you can see. There's at least 3 or 4 here. You just got to come back when the stain is done on it. So, all right, we'll see you in a minute. We're going to go put the thing on back. Okay. So we've come down from the fort, down this little short hill. We're going over the railroad tracks. Western Maryland Railroad, I guess. Not that I know that anybody's coming. Fort Frederick it is, and she said there's a little place to park and a trail, but I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going in here to the shade, turn around, and come back out. Go over the bridge at the Canal Park, right? Coy's Ferry Road. You go over this to where? To where? This I do not know, and I'm not liking it because Alright gang, we're on 56 West. We're down here in the interstate. Cool breeze, I'm liking it now. It's getting hot. Then we're going to take 40 back in towards Hagerstown. 56 is a very cool whoop-de-doo road. Okay, 68's got a nice lot of turns in it, so it's a It's a fun little road to come out here if you like that kind of stuff. I was having a good old time. I filmed a little bit, but not a whole lot. I can't go fast because I got these campers that came up from the campground down by the Potomac, Fort Frederick. So pretty cool visit. So it's noontime. I'm heading home. I'm hungry. Still on 56. We're coming down here to 40. Out by Indian Springs, Maryland. Here we go. Here's 40. So a nice little cruise from the fort. Now we're going to hang a right, go east on 40 towards Hagerstown. So if you're ever in this area, come out to Fort Frederick. It's pretty cool. Some kicking roads, buddy, from Williamsport. I'm telling you. 68 and 56, man. They're fun roads. They could get into my top 5. You want to have some fun, come to them. So we'll see you in a bit. Alright gang, here's where we're at. 12:30. Took the interstate home. That was fun at 80. And now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. So, a little hot. It's good when you're in the shade. That's about it. That's about it. Okay, here we are, kids. Subscriber people. Another job in the countryside. Okay. Fort Frederick State Park run. 17th of August. It's about 12:45. I'm going to have lunch. You're right. Come on. You're okay. Come on. So I got this dude coming up this way. So. There's my farm right there. Corn's starting to get brownish. It's got that toasted corn look to it. Okay? I'm not touching that fucking mailbox. Burn my hand off. So there you go, folks. August is in the books for LAC Films. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry I took up your time. This goes out to 2 people in particular. Grandsons, Jackson, Jameson, and Jensen. My youngest grandson, Jensen's birthday is next month. So, I have to drive down to Chesapeake Bay to go see him. They won't come get the corn probably mid-October. The cows have done a wonderful job cutting down pretty much everything that they could eat. So, I've done a little maintenance in the front pasture here. Trimmed this little tree down here, sprayed some rose bushes, cut some stuff down, cleaned some junk up. Gotta come back, but it's too hot right now. Like I said, you come out, man, 2.5 hours in the morning, and then come back out in the evening. Don't come out in the middle of the day and do this stuff. Way too hot. Alright, kids. I'll let the car cool down a little bit, because I am getting cooked now. It's getting cookie. All right. Oh man, the tires are right on the smacking button. What do we got? 67, 985 on the car. It's 87 degrees. It feels like 97. And I gotta put the top up because it's gonna cook the interior. All right, kiddies. Join me next month. We did 58 miles round tripage. That took a whole bunch of stuff. Fuel were good. 28.9. So it's dropped some. Because I'm not doing interstate. Although I did blast on the interstate coming out from Fort Frederick. We will see you next month. We're going to another fort. It's right behind me up there on top of that hill. Fort Ritchie. So, buckle up for that one. This is LAC Films signing off. See you next month, gang.